Welcome everyone to Mr. Mike's YouTube channel, and here Mr. Mike plays tons of RTS games, primarily Warcraft 3. We're diving into Scouring and a little bit of Age of Empires and a couple other games. We're trying to expand our horizon a bit. We've played the Scouring since the beginning, and we've kind of dropped it, picked it up, dropped it, pick it up to see where it's going, and the devs are really working hard on this game to improve and add things. Recently, tried out Hero Mode against gameplay against the computer, 4v4 AI. You can see a video of that gameplay on the YouTube, and it's an interesting mode that has potential. It would be quite interesting to see where this goes in terms of Warcraft 3, Warcraft Reforged-esque type hero gameplay. And I've said from the beginning, the Scouring is something that you probably shouldn't sleep on, but it's still early in development, but they've made lots of progress. The graphics are pretty cool, a bit cartoony, but everything kind of makes sense, looks very nice. The environments are great, and I suggest you go pick it up on Steam. It's free. It's currently in demo mode. There's even a little bit of a ranking, but the servers are not fantastic. Let's get into a game. We're going to switch mode. We're going to go to classic mode. We're going to do 1v1. We're going to start the game, and we're just going to show you a bit of the units. And there's AI assistant mode and different things you need. You can go through the tips. So things are starting a bit differently. AI assistant is actually on. So right away you can see that the computer immediately builds peasants for you, or builds workers. 3 of them go to gold. 3 of them build a farm immediately. And another one builds a barracks on his own. So right now I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just watching the computer play, seeing what the computer does. And as I'm building, now I'm adding some peasants in. It's rallying all the workers onto the farms. You can put up to 3 workers, 3 peasants on a farm to maximize your food output. Currently the computer put 2. You could put 3, and then it rallied another peasant over to the barracks to get this barracks built properly, or super fast. Now it's bringing another one in over there. Still 3, 4 on gold. You can see the gold deposit. There's lots of gold. You have an expansion usually on your maps, a couple expansions. Sometimes they're guarded by a creep that you're going to have to kill, and there are creeps on the map. There are neutral towers that you can take. And from here, let's see what the AI assistant does. A lot of games don't have AI assistant, so right away you can see the AI assistant is building warriors, which in Warcraft would be, footmen equivalent for human. You can also research bows and to give your peasants a ranged attack, because you can actually put your units on the top of some of your buildings, which in terms of defensive purposes is really fantastic. Really, really interesting design. Everything acts like a mini tower almost. You can set rally points, and you got some tips on the side. You can check out the main menu. Computer's building another farm, and you can see in the top right you have a floating food. It's a bit of a hybrid like Northgard. So if you can have as many workers and peasants and warriors as you want, but if you don't have enough farms to feed them, eventually they'll start starving, and as they starve they get slower and they start losing health. It's an interesting game mechanic, something if you've ever played Northgard in general, similar type stuff. But this is kind of like a mix of Age of Empires, mix of Warcraft, mix of Northgard. You can group. Also, you can see the computer actually added potions. You can add potions. You go here, and you can buy it for 75 gold, buy a potion on all the heroes. Now, this is a mechanic that's a little bit worrisome long term, because the units can never actually die if they have potions on them all the time. You can constantly spam them, and then keep going. So let's take these guys out. The computer is actually building up. Show you some of the map. You can see the trees. They can all be cut down. The nice rock formations. The grass is very nice. Right here, we don't have defend researched, but you can use the potion to heal, as we just did. And these are goblins that are guarding this base. So he's going to die. I'm going to pull him back. Oh, he actually survives. Nice. So, we now have access to this gold mine. There are no creeps here. The only problem is there is a night and day cycle, and we're going into the night cycle. It is not ideal for you to expand during this time, because at night, the undead come out. And they're like creeps. You can get gold from killing them. You can see some of them. No, these are wolves. That's a wolf camp. You can actually get rid of that and get some gold. So the computer is continuously building up the base. And in under normal circumstances, I would just do it myself. But we're just showing you that's on an autopilot. And at nighttime, if you don't have vision in some places, let's say here, the undead can come out of here. The undead could come out of here. So it's really great to like kind of put up towers and expand your vision of your base so the less undead come and attack you. But they do give you gold. They're like creeps. And as the game progresses, you can see right here there's some undead right there with the wolves. But as the game progresses, more and more and more undead come out and they overwhelm you in numbers. So not only are you fighting your opponent, or you're fighting some creeps, you're fighting these neutral undead heroes, units, these neutral undead units. And so we got the charge ability that was researched by the computer. And you can build here, you can build archers, you can build cavaliers, which are basically knights. And they also have a heal ability, which is a bit strange, but here's a sawmill. You need the sawmill to build archers. I think ideally you would want to build this closer to trees. This is not an ideal location by the computer. And here come the undead. And now you got the neutral creep cants coming in, the wolves. And it's just randomly attack you. Especially at night, they just kind of randomly attack you. And the only way to get rid of them is you actually go clear the entire camp. This is the game in a nutshell, and there's only 2 races at the moment. There's human and orc. Promising. I would imagine that they probably need a couple new races, and they need something that separates the races. Because currently, for example, the warriors have defend, but also the orc warriors have defend, and they have archers. They have very similar units. And instead of cavaliers or knights, they have munchers, which is their, I guess, their tank unit that has like a berserk or bloodlust ability. There's strategy. There's cannons that you can also build. You know, you want to secure gold mines, you want to expand, you want to secure key locations, you want to overwhelm number, you want to manage your economy very well. So there's strategy in the game, and it's developing. And now they're working on hero mode. But so far, the game's in a good state, and I think they're just going to keep adding and adding and adding. And I highly recommend you go download this demo and try it out. I'm certain you're going to have a good time with it. So that's my quick little update on the current state of the game. And I'm going to be doing some more odds and ends videos in terms of gameplay and stuff like that. So don't forget, please like, subscribe, and follow the channel. And you can find me on Twitch running and playing some Warcraft 3 events. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel.